I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before is sure to be mine. And I do believe it, and I get to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight, and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's a robber, we gotta live right, though we might get distracted by the things that are outside. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight, and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? I'm feeling this aura. Yeah, that's the deal in this
live and overall setting.
You're the vice and to the world, ambassador to the universe, and we represent overall setting.
Splash the artist, sing a splash. Yeah, man. Overall set.
Yo, big respects to original Dan Raja, Apache Indian in the place. Catch me on overall setting.
This is Shining. Up, down. So here what? As pertains to the overall setting. And for the way the vice should know say a frostan from where the door straight out. I'm watching my face and represent the overall setting.
Hey yo, check this out. This is Anthony Cruz live and direct, and I'm here to tell you about the Don't Know overall setting scene.
This is Silver Cat, aka Iron Claw, and I will be on the overall podcast setting.
From me see the face and hear the voice, them know say Rasta British, the true leader. I'll be featured live on overall settings podcast.
Bonjour tout le monde. You know it's me, your girl Joe, now presenting with the Overall Settings Podcast Show.
Hey, don't know fearless wonder. I'm here to represent the overall setting. Catch me live on overall. This is J right now, and you can check me out live on overall podcast. No gonna make them night. Put me the Salaman and Tigana overall. Me like coming some like wire fire everything. Police man a fire AK-47, but soldier man, him a fire is still love. Them say you shoot far. Them say you shoot. What go bossy, you know you me. Me not hear you. Yeah, baby. What go brother? Brother. Yeah. That's all little better though. That's all little better. Yeah. Yes. Them say you shoot for. What you say? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody out there. We say we take off about a month.
Yeah, man.
At the first,
a breeze out,
at the first, we take off no time for we start with this. You know what I say? So that I for show you the livelication, because we not dedicate nothing around here, you know. We livelication ourselves to the cause, yeah.
Livelication and livicate.
Yeah, man. From the minute that we started to do this, and this movement, you know, has just kept on moving, and we have been so blessed, you know, and feel so honored to have so many different guests from all walks of life, all over the world, you know, feature on a little platform like this.
Yeah, get them some of the history from Africa.
I mean, South Africa, South Korea, England, Switzerland, Sweden, Jamaica numerous times. You know, I mean, we've interviewed artists from every genre. You know, I say we've interviewed award-winning artists. We've interviewed up-and-coming artists. We've interviewed iconic
artist in our eyesight still, every artist is an icon.
Exactly.
You know me I say, and you know, me and you have a little soft spot for the 90s.
Yes.
I mean, what heap of people have a soft spot for the 90s. You know what I mean? But you know, whether it be any genre of music, I feel like, you know, 90s definitely produce some stellar artists and some bad songs. You know what I say? From every genre, all across the board. You know what I mean? Because when you talk about 90s, you have to talk about Biggie Smalls when you talk about hip hop. You have to talk about Mary J. Blige when you talk about R&B. You have to talk about the Terror Fabulous, the Bujo.
You can't left out DMX and
Exactly.
and Tupac and
Yeah, man.
Still, you know.
You have to talk about the Buju Bantans. You have to talk about boy, they're so
It nameless.
yeah.
Nameless.
And one of those artists from the 90s who I feel as though doesn't get the credit that he should get for his contribution to this music is a man with a voice like no other. I mean, the man voice crazy, bro. I mean, even just by hearing him talk, it coming like a music he might make with him voice, without a rhythm or nothing, you know. You know what I say? You know what I mean? The artist is an artist where people gonna know him or know of a song that he did.
Song,
right.
Don't know the face.
So what we hope to accomplish tonight is you guys, you know, Carl, enough time you hear that song that we like, and sometimes you might even think say is a next artist singing. Because remember say we'd have Jigsy King over here, you know.
Yeah.
And Jigsy, I make we know about the whole mix up between the whole Bujo vibes, and if you even go on YouTube right now, you still see them put up wait name they give me the weed and say a Bujo Bantan, and to me that is a discredit to the artist because it's the artist song. You know what I say? And I know say that song is a song where enough people hear
And don't know say.
And a bad artist here will we have the pleasure of having tonight sing the bad song.
Top. Grab me one more time. Top. Go read the four. This board on the say. Who a bad boy out the road. Go read the four. This board on the say. Who a bad boy out the road. Jungle is
We didn't have enough further. Tonight, people, if you're on the live right now, people, I beg you to do me a favor. Just press the share button. Press the share button because I can guarantee you. Subscribe, you know. Like and share, but most importantly, share the live. Yeah. Because remember, this is just one platform. This will be on Facebook. This will be on YouTube. This will be on Apple. This will be on Spotify. This will be on almost 13 different platforms after tonight. So you can say that you bear witness to the live, but trust me, this will go all over the world. A worldwide thing we are dealing right now. So without further ado, the legendary Mr. Culture T, a very warm overall settings welcome.
Yeah, Rastafari. Yeah.
Manners are respected in general.
Yes, 21st century greetings, you know what I say?
Yeah, man.
That's the one we are forwarding, is it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, vice, man.
All right. Give thanks for having I. Give thanks for having I at the show scene.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and give thanks to all who watching and who are going to tune in after, you know what I say?
Yeah, man, definitely.
Up movement, you know what I say?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Give thanks to you.
All right.
Here, you know?
For real, man.
Giving us the time.
And I want to tell us that this is destiny, you know. I mean, I'll tell you why, you know. Because the very first time when we have General Pecos over here. I think it is after there, and Pecos say, yo, you have to get Culture T over here. I made it link him, but I think it was like your wedding anniversary or your birth or your birth strong. Or so you're the kind of in between matters, and whenever we couldn't make it happen for that time there. And then you go so boom bang again, and you get a link back with the platform again through General Pecos, but him never know say Mermaid was booking at the time. So him actually talk to Mermaid as well. And it still never happened them time. And I will go to boom bang. I will link up with the general. And the general, you know what I mean, comes out, yo, Culture T. I'm gonna say, yo, a destiny, you know. A destiny. Nothing can go around it. Nothing can go around it.
Yeah, man, when it ripe, it ripe.
Yeah, man, for real, man.
And when it ripe, it ripe.
Exactly.
You see?
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So
what? Where did it all start from for Culture?
There's something I start at one tender age where, you know, even without your consciousness and awareness, what's really happening and thing, but you've been doing it. You see me? So you find say even as a youth in my home growing up, I'm growing at the hills, you know. You see me? And leave forward and come grow forward in I city same way. So it's a mixture.
Okay.
You see me? Nothing extra but a mixture. You see me? Yeah. So you want to see from a tender age in the hills and things as a little youth and so forth, you want to say my people them are some spiritual people them where, you know, have them look at church and thing where them play them drum and you see me? So right there get me engaged in music from that time. And then my grandma was a woman who sing always when she wash and work and so forth for her comfort. So, you know, me graph the thing and thing, and so you find say even as a youth as me I say, to all me love the music and beat the pan them and sing loud and make noise in a yard. Them have said me all of the edge of the, you know me I say home for, you know, for them get little peace and so forth.
What was that tender age? More I know. What was that tender age? Early. What was that tender age?
That's where I say me I look forward from down in some 4 from down in when me achieve 4 or 5 I grow up as a youth in the home around them. You see me? I play a pan because you're little and you're little youth and array and you know, we don't need to add to our thing to make it what it is. Our thing is real. Just like you hear me speak and see me, you know what I say? So, you know, growing up and thing and after times you find say me start engaging like, you know, going into the dance and you know, late and doing something because of the music. You see me? So till you find say you have a youth named Edel Ranks, which is Dirty Harry brother. Dirty Harry usual DJ Kilimanjaro. Okay. Well, Dirty Harry our DJ. You know what I say? And Edel Ranks and brother, and we love Edel Ranks so much as our brethren. So we come like him fans around him. So, you know, the energy that I grew, and then otherwise I have my friend, my first, but me never DJ them time. I have my virgin name Imperman Skaddy. That is Jamalo. We're on keep it. I tell you about the Edel Ranks, you know. See? But you say Skaddy now. Now if you put Skaddy also. Skaddy is a man who me and him grew up as little yard before me know Edel Ranks. See? Skaddy are our first little DJ. Otherwise, from a youth named Major Scat, a DJ first, but Skaddy come after. See, as our youth where we and him grow up. So our little DJ. You see me? So Skaddy is a little man who a bad artist anyway him go talk and think the whole place bust up and you see me? So I'm fans and going on, and then from this on now you find say Edel Ranks, me I leave from a primary to a secondary school when me meet Edel Ranks as my brother. You know me I say? Edel Ranks as my brother Virgin. You see me? So Edel Ranks I first man now give me a mic in my hand for DJ.
Wow.
You see me? And you know we go far from there. You know, and so much thing to even say to where it reach right now.
So you did still up in the hill them time there are which hill in particular are we
All
talking?
right, that in a place named Mount Industry.
Mm.
So in my district, my little community, a Bamboo's Ridge, you know, but the capital, Mount Industry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and so forth. But after me reach in my teens, I grow up now, you find say, you know, my kinda out of school and thing. You see me? Whatever reason and so forth. See? So me engraft into the music more, leaving from Kingston, from country to Kingston to a job. But before leaving there, see, me start me name a country. You see me? Because we have a sound, a country named Third World. Third World is a sound where you have a youth in the place. You have a youth named Tony Mesh, him a the selector. Then Third World, Black and Brown and Nuffle ones and so forth. You know what I say? So a Third World of the sound, because when Third World I play, Third World you have to say is in front of me but a distant across another district community. But to it situated, from him string up and start to play, he come like in my yard. So me get crazy. Me get heated. You know what I say? Me can't stay for me do anything when me have to do, me know me I gotta do it fast and quick. You see me?
Yeah.
And when we go a Third World go DJ now. And that's how we build we name from. And when we the Third World, you want to say, it's like me end up love it more than the man them, brother.
Same.
Because me we did it, well, we did a DJ, and you find say place full. You see me? Enough ones. But it's a distant, me still have to go walk down my yard, you know. See? Enough people did the ones from my community, other places, and you know me I say place from up. But then after, yeah, DJ, and true me love it and not leave around the mic. It's when me come out and look. I mean, and the selector alone, deaf, you know. Everybody gone, you know.
So what are they? Hold on. At what age the first time you pick up mic and actually DJ?
All right.
And you
Like, no. Just like say, pick up the mic and DJ. Because even from those younger age coming up, you will get a mic to say two things, but it's not like would consider me a DJ. Yeah, because you know really count in that time. Yeah. But like when we reach like 13, you know what I say? I go up to them age, me start get a little touch, and I feel like you know what I say? Try to work in myself. Isn't it? See? Yeah, but when me really like 16, 17, me start make a name. You know what I say? Like I wanted to start ping me out now as culture. See me? Yeah? And so forth. So I start make a name from country, start go around for enough sound, young girl promotion and where till me left from country, me come a town, come get job and salesman work, so me travel around the whole Kingston. And told me could attack, told me love the music and could attack. See? Told me love it and could attack, you find say the boss love my energy.
Well, stick up it. Come on, know about the transition from country living to tone. Like, what was the transition like for you? Like, even before you indulge in the music, like, just the whole concept of, moving from what is normally, I guess, like a slower pace, in the country.
Okay, like, how me fit in the country. In a Kingston when me come to Kingston.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hear me now. Me is a man in a thing where any situation from me half 15, me always 15 as a youth because I'm militant.
Yeah.
Everywhere me go, people always love me. Because me always flex where most natural. So when you're a killer, and when you're a pastor, and police, and whosoever you may be, you gonna love culture. Because culture is just an Irish human.
Yeah.
You see me? Yeah, me not carry, you know what I say? Yeah, but, the street is something where you learn. And not like, well, you're perfect.
Right.
So you take your time to learn.
Same.
No, because no grung and no like a easy grung or, everything is there put down for you to come pick up and say, yes, this is it and whatever. Everyone go through their phases as life is a challenge. You see me? And we see life real.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I believe it real.
But you come there with the music in you. And it's like, even though you come there for something different, the music was still at the forefront.
But at that time, the music were in that much, but the years that we were living in, okay, that music that were there is like that time, it's like you would have to use enough lyrics, meaning more meaningful lyrics than even the you know the cat.
What particular time was that? Like what years were you talking about at that particular time?
Well, me I grew up in the music from me start my little DJ thing and learning from even like the last part of 70s. I try to catch on good pan the thing, catch good. You know what I say? So by in the 80s, come up 89, my first song. You know what I'm saying? So me try through a phase of the music where can me I catch it from when me I go dance. Well, all right. Me I catch it from even Trinity them. You know what I say? Forward up. You know what I say? So till Bourbon them, Super Cat them. You see me? The Thai and them. You know what I say? Yeah, them and we take it out. You see me? From there, you see me? But you know, we have followed the trend of the real music from my youth.
That was an era of real money.
You see me? Yeah, because those artists are like those times. It's not like it's much different in enough different ways, but it's still different because the feel and the culture. You know what I'm saying? The meaning, the reason, and the purpose. Because music is such a cry. You see me, even though we talk with Rude Boy tune them, and you know what I say about we're collectively conscious, we know what it's about. So if we ever talk a Rude Boy tune or a certain thing, we know where to put it and how to place it. But we know make it too Lego and send people go do things and rare, but we can show you what it is like. For you to understand and know if you try.
I feel like in them time that culture, the music did have a feeling, and the feeling was a cry, cry for help, and I think once the people who really press all of the buttons and the one them where control the industry, they catch wind of how influential the music was. The Babs and the Peter Tosh and all of those people who had a message within the music, when they seen how influential it was, that's when they started to throw money at people, but they wanted them to push a certain narrative, which is what you see happening today. Because back in the ideas, one time a man said, get up, stand up, fight for your right. It give you a sense
empowerment.
Right, it gives you a sense of pride as a black man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people really did a latch on to that. And the man said, no, man. No, if make we do it in a reverse then. Tell them for butter and bruise your brother. Tell them
each other. Yeah. If you wanna fight, they're doing it this way. If you wanna fight yourself. Fight each other. If you wanna kill each other. You know what I'm saying? No fight for no right no more. Just kill each other. And take what your brother has.
And give the players of the instruments a lot of money to push that narrative. If you notice the man them in a phono time, now get the money where them youth nowadays youth I get.
No.
Push the narrative.
Okay. And why you think don't you think it's a special reason? Because why that's happening?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a down low. It's a down low.
Yes.
A no show.
Yes.
What we have now. To create your own show.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Low blow.
And that's what this show is all about.
Yeah.
Trying to change that narrative.
Bob said.
Well, give thanks for ones like the item.
Yeah,
with that interest, you know what I'm saying? Because the music need that strength and attention at this time.
Exactly.
You see me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a big part of who you see a go. Me not say that it is the only source of when you see a go on in a society, but it's a big, it's a vessel within it. What you see happen right now, because everything we are hearing and the song them, or what you see take place right in front of you.
Yep.
And at the same thing, like me say, one time Marvin Gaye and the man they say what's going on, it's still happening to this day when him there. Like the man them did have a vision and they must see miles ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's reality.
Even down to you, we come with notice board. It's a strong message in that song that.
True.
We don't reach that yet, but me just have said, like you are one of the conveyors of message. You know what I'm saying?
Train the road.
Exactly. So you said basically you did come out town and you did start do a job, but you never chuck off in the music right away.
No, because we're still up on learning process. Yeah, because we never okay. It's not like I run to the music, because even those times when me I deal with the music and come and get a job and so forth, it's not like me did have the music as a career, even those times, because we're still young and I try to find myself. You know what I say? And even them time that we love it, we love enough kind of energy to where, you know, if you're not strong as a youth and a focus, then you can go astray. You see what I say? But as we say, we are come from a spiritual background, you know what I say, where them energy they help you uphold you and keep you strong. So you focus, you know what I say? So, you know, as me say, we learn, we go through our whole learning process. So after working and working, then I find myself when I work with me start working like Gemini sound. You see me? Now I work with Gemini sound, then I live all Gemini them sound, I live sound box. See? Along that way, yeah, me gravitate, me work, me start DJ to on caveman sound. You see me? Me a DJ before me work with even Gemini sound. Me a DJ upon caveman sound. You see me? Because I have a sound in my community, I live a solo field. Okay? We have a sound because I so much different energy. We have a sound a solo field, say name El Mundo. Saying when we just go El Mundo sound, yeah, go listen El Mundo sound, you have Tiger no bus out here. Saying Ugly Man no bus out here. Saying, but at the end of the day, El Mundo up the road. And me and my virgin them, when I'm a little virgin go farm work, and build a little sound name, little shanty. You see? So we have little shanty for our little sound and El Mundo up the road. See? And caveman over Nannyville. You see me? So we have built a little thing for ourselves, Badinjan June and, you know, and we think I go on and we have built try to, you know, farm ourselves into this artist and so forth. Even at that time we still know. Have it so serious, but we're still doing the thing. And then we start go up a mundo within the same process. You see me? Tiger them, I demand them who run the thing. Saying, because remember, Lico Shanty such is just a little sound. El Mundo were there before. Saying, Caveman there before as bigger sound. So even though we have a little sound, when we get the opportunity to a bigger sound, saying we're glad to take that opportunity. You see me? So, Lico Shanty kind of boil down. So, me hang on to El Mundo sound. So, right as Tiger them start DJ El Mundo sound. And me start DJ El Mundo sound. You see me? So, when I go dance with El Mundo sound, the first time him give me a work on the sound for DJ. On Christmas, I go country. Go country is like the dance in our schoolroom, so it, you know, feedback and so forth. So we couldn't really DJ. So we built till the next day. Next day, not sound not really got down the sound, string up back and thing. And I saw now the boss man, I said, well then, he want to hear me. Because he really want to see what me make out of. You see me? So I go so boom still and Two we did, me did I go and DJ about 3 man. So till one of them take time boy along, so till I me alone leave. You see me? Stay as a DJ, sing, and one bag of things. So the boss realized that me have the current, you see me? And give me a piece of food in the morning. I first me get a piece of food for DJ, $50. You see me? First that me I get a money now for DJ. You see me? See? Anyway, that El Mundo thing move on. We still are going to do things until leave from El Mundo and start work on Caveman Sound. You see me? Now Caveman Sound a much bigger sound, popular sound. You know, I say we go up in the leagues and, you know, whole heap of clash and enough something, man. You know? But now chatting with Caveman Sound and doing the work, after a time we link up at Grove Road, 2B Grove Road, which is a headquarters for Caveman. But that headquarters were governed by Light Evans, seeing a top producer. Seeing, and we have Omar Harris, which is he's like a teacher for us. You know what I say? A guy, yeah, he's like a teacher for us. Them take us up. Him just take us up as his own artist, guide us, show us the ropes. All right. Omar Artist is the man that's responsible for Kalanji. Luciana. From okay. You have artists like Clement Tyree, even Tenasa and those artists come to Omar Harris and you see me? 2B Grove Road is where Garnet Sick bit. Wow. Like that's where like Dean Fraser. Wow. The great Dean Fraser. You know what I'm saying? That's where they used to rehearse. So all of us were like there from that time. Bunny Wheeler, you know, some great, that's where the most of the great kings gather together as artists and, you know, we get the energy from there. You know what I'm saying? But as me say, DJ and Caveman Sound, after a time, me start to work with Gemini Sound. See me? By working with Gemini Sound, me end up starting to go even studio and, you know, circle some studio now and, you know, so till me end up me end up at Music Works. Start advise some songs that Music Works for Soji. Yeah, Soji was one of the main engineer. Yeah. So Soji is a man. Those times, as we say, we seeking opportunity. Soji is a man where we open at the studio and him did go and do him thing, but him peep through the window. We say, you know, who him would have really want to do certain things or whatever. So as a man, we peep through and I want with him and just call me in and put me on a rhythm. You see me, because I know me energy and thing. You see me, so I voice a couple songs for Soji. So one day I was going to studio, yeah, after my voice a song for Soji and I go back to voice another song. Now this song when I go voice is Big in a Selassie Army. See? That song is a combination with me and Albert Tibet also. As I voice that song and finish that song and step out of the voicing room to listen back that song, there was Mikey Bennett.
Was that your first song you voice?
No, that's not the first song. My first song voice 89. I voiced my first song 89 with Jungle Royalty. Me and Donovan Champion, a combination song.
What was the name of that song?
Pardon me? Clean and Decent Way. Decent Way. Yeah?
A Culture T, you didn't name them time, eh?
Yeah, Culture T. Donovan Champion. Yeah? I don't know if you know that single.
We want to find it, man, because we want, you know?
Yeah.
We want go back to those days from...
Yeah, man. And in that same 89, a voice 2 combination. Me and a singer named Al Taylor. Yeah? But Al Taylor pass out this time.
Okay.
Isn't it?
Condolences.
Hours. Isn't it?
Yeah. So as you see your career moving up, right? Cause you go from your sound to our next sound to the Caveman to Gemini. Or was you do that time like you said, like you're thinking to yourself like, why my career is moving up now, step up the ladder.
As me saying, because some of the things because not everything we are going to cancel within the space of time. You see me? Because even it's like all right, you see, after you start to grow, after you start to grow, our people start to reach out to you. Then you start to realize, that so much people are reach out to you and I give you an interest to, because as me say, me never used to go to studio from an early time. So then me would just chat through all the lane and just beat some lyrics. You see me? Yeah, and I sing through and I go through because them time and I start advice yet them, see? And people would just hear me. You see me and I say, what? Blood not your bird, man, we had a studio for day in a star. And we had this youth, one bag of something. See? Me is a man where me not think it hard for work for my thing. I got beat down some site work. You know what I say? And if me dip on the site I work and thing, me I go sing. And from me start singing, the boss I tell me say, well, me I do so. Me I waste time. Me fit them time, me don't know what is true though.
Yeah.
Me don't know nothing, but just love music and music about out and me just a shell. And anything when me say people love it, me not even know about them just into it. You see me? Me I work on Gemini sound. See? But we touch power that thing on Gemini sound. See? Gemini sound I first sound when me get a gun salute. You see me? Like me go dance, I work on the sound of this box, I send on. You see me? And dance after a time me dance get hot. But me did go all arrest. And when me all arrest and come up, when me go all arrest the place, normal. But when me rise and come out back and look, the whole place black. And the place a tear down, some DJ of the place a way, brother. But me somebody come like me don't know, me love it. You see me? And me I tell you some go for it, bing.
So Father P, when you get the first gun salute, you remember which tune? You remember which tune?
That's cool, man. I make you hear a couple lines, because I don't go around thing. Then so when me go for the mic, we sang the man a play. It's a pinch as the man a play a thing there. Give me Grammy, want me Grammy, baby. You see me? I don't know, so the mic dropping on my hand. I'm a draw for a thing name. Give me Jamie, because Gemini had the sound.
Yeah.
See me? And me I say, give me Jamie, want with Jamie, baby. Give me Jamie, want with. Now them keep in a dance, me say we know the country. This song where you play are the one King Jamie. Them selfie culture tea and Welton Ivy. Them send Fizaki and Glamour Weenie. You see me? And the man, yo. That man there, and the man them were own the phone. Yeah, man, a real thing, man.
Salute for the same tune, brother.
Yo, a real thing, man, a shellings, man. You see me? Them man there, the man them were own the sound, manage the sound, select the sound, work on the sound. You see me? So at the whole energy. Yeah, man, loud. You see me? And further on in the news.
Yeah, man.
You see me? Saga went on. The saga went on. You see me? Because, as me say, it's a long story, brother.
Well, what day, man? Go and give it, man.
Give me the condensed version then.
All right. I'm also say, because as me say, I only for something, so somebody something I'm going to talk in one eye next something saying. But yeah, as me say, yeah, that around the Gemini something, we move on from Gemini things until end up a studio now one. You see me? Because we are going studio now and jammings and tubbies. The first studio we get a money for DJ again. The first studio, I tell you this now. The first studio. Saying me the man who walk from, I don't know if you know the place them, you know. I walk from all Solofield, go run all Waterhouse, you know. You see me? For the love of the music, you know. And for the need and for the interest and for make it happen, you know, and for make the world know who culture. I know the world don't know who culture it, you know. A culture tea better than enough of them, rougher than tougher than enough of them, you know. In a real life, you know. Real bad artists, you know, I not ask about it, you know. You know what I say? I mean, I exaggerate, you know. Then I may say it, man. You better than them outer road, I'm rougher than tougher than them outer road, and I'm gonna take talk from them outer road, pop it up, beat it up on them.
Yeah, the way the man bad the internet and chip out, brother. You know, see what I'm going. You ever said it, yo? Well, all about when them say true word. True word. You know, see? True word, brother. Yeah, brother, the man goes and the internet just chip out. Now people, yeah, we're there with Culture Tea live and direct. You know, see it, just a come back off our break. I want to say big up to everybody with the panel live. Mermaid settings. Do remember to subscribe to One Mermaid World YouTube. You know, the baddest booking agent in the business. Also, movie star. You know, man, I say Miss Settings herself. You know, man, I say big up Toya Lee Smith panel live. Big up everybody with the panel live. Big up Summer Angel panel live. Big up everybody with the panel live. We are logging right now. Just do me a favor, share the live app. And the man just speak a true word a while ago. As him start DJ, the internet couldn't even stomach it. And it just goes a roop bloops and just drop same time. But him die again, him die.
The internet get frightened. Me frighten the internet. I want the internet to take my ramp in the winter yet.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, man, I want it.
Give it a piece more. Give it a piece more before the internet. Give it a piece more.
No, lad. I which piece you want, Tota?
The one where you just
start. Hey, you see the piece here? Hey, wait there. I'll show you something. Let me show you the piece. You see the piece here? Eh? The piece I got a Scorpio, Jaro, and Jammins. When Jammins, Scorpio, and Jaro did clash. Down half a Portuguese road, man. In a couple of years ago, seeing Pinchers and the whole of the whole house and Josie them and a base something, seeing. I'll show you when I use and drop in a place and lift up a whole of place. Me no normal, seeing. Me drop a thing name. Them one we get mean when we are roll. Yes, we get mean. Heartless and cold King Jamin sound me did a DJ. See? King Jamins get mean when we are roll. Yes, we get mean. Heartless and cold. Them make me get mean when we are roll. Yes, me get mean because them not clean. See that them go take on the war and them down on the cord, you know. So the bad sound and them down on the road, you know. Since that them never really notice board with bad man no come a road compose, you know. Machine never load, you know. If it, yeah, man. Yeah,
I think that now, my brother, I know like it got on the one next active way. Just my brother.
No, I watch. I don't watch. I hold it a little bit. Can I show you something? Since that the world me I talk to see. You see them I try to test me about it, but they go on the left because them don't know me size. Select a button, them want to press me. Select and eject me. Them in for your surprise. Me see them I try to test me about it, but them go on the left because them don't know me size. Select a button, them want to press me. Select and eject me. Them in for your surprise. Me power up. Every second, every minute, our hope. Machine it shine and score hope. You know here. Telescope right from marksman tower up. Any moving obstacle it get devour hope. You see it? I'm the roughest of the roughest and the toughest of the tough. The noughest of the noughest. Bomba. Yeah, have you on the play? Have you on the play? Have you on the play?
I want to say right now, a young lady by the name of Anne-Marie. A young lady by the name of Anne-Marie Cole is on the live. I don't know where she's chatting from, but she says, big up to Culture Tea. I am one of your biggest fans. from notice
Selassie.
question it.
Whole heap enough respect. Whole heap enough respect. World of respect in all aspects. See?
So no, man, you don't know exceptional general. So you know what I mean. So basically, hold on there. Give me a second. Cause we were talking about your first entry into the studio. You said from jamming to couple of places. Now hold on there. Give me a second.
Quick. Yeah.
Yeah, man, go and give the history from you jumping at the studio.
Yeah.
No, we know. We know. Say Jammins. For the people that we don't know, we know. Say Jammins is a place where it's not really that easy for access, because you know what I mean. Like you have man will stand about a Jammins gate for months and years.
Yeah.
So you manage for so fortunate.
And that man tell you. You see over the years, when we are at certain ground, it's like a piece of respect did we turn up, we plant, and we set there ready for I and I. You see me? Because, as me say, we carry an appearance and a presentation of ourselves, presentable. You know what I say, in a way where, whether we dress raga or wherever, you know what I say, you're going to like the mood, yeah. Because there's something it's real. So no matter how you see it look, because it is so real, it's natural. When we go jammings, we don't have it hard like that. Right. Believe me, I go in. Right. And as rough as the gate man faces, when him see me, them I go let me in. Right. You see me? Right. Yeah, man, I always go through gate always have barriers and, you know, tough edges, because that's why they are there. But we always find a way to get around. You know what I say? It's not like people, it's not like gates not try to hold up against us. You know, so we ain't gonna make it look as if say gate or barriers not put up against us. You see me? But life is a challenge, as we say, life is always a challenge. So I mean, we prepare ourselves to make it through any means necessary.
Right.
You see me? And that's what we keep doing through life.
So at the time when you gain access to jammings, because a lot of people.
All right. Jammings are one of the stores of them. Where we go eat local food. But a King Tubby's, run a King Tubby's. See? King Tubby's, the original King Tubby's, him take my first dub plate vice. My first dub plate, I'll get an next $50 for vice.
And the issue not getting a people.
Yeah. The next a $50 me I'll get for vice the dub, 50 cents what they want to call it. The paper 50 cents. See? So you may say $50, paper 50 cents back in a them time, because when you get, you see me? Yeah. See? An original King Tubby's take the vice. See? I saw near Super J from Uptown. The first thing that me get a $50 pan.
Wow.
You see me? Yeah, straight on. You know, and you know, to till other sounds, you know. But I will leave a word with you know. Because before enough things still we use, I'll go one sound name. And them you there some good youth. Because we have to say that. You have a thing named Ian. From Road Star. Now Ian now. Ian, you see like how you'd have got enough liquor studio. You'd have enough liquor studio now, a man would have a studio in yard. Ian are one of the first youth we have that. Ian from Road Star. And him set that in place and is a good art youth. You see me call when we go there now, even from them time, we remember when I name it. And when we go there, so Ian is a man where, you know, I still try line up everyone tool go so and make a vice something so we can get our money. You see me? If I know me, is a next man, but something I got happen. And if not go on, Ian not gonna make you get a fear. Because it's a high youth. You see me? And but him never hold out long, because within a short time him did, you know, migrate from Jamaica, seeing? Yeah, you know. But that's a part of the surface still within the tradition.
The
You know
journey.
what I'm saying? Yeah. And move on from there. You know, as me say, Grove Road was our main base as an artist touching out in the street. That same Grove Road where Lucia and Kalanji all away grew up, seeing, yeah, as a camp, seeing that there's a caveman sound used to be, so like stage show used to keep Love Wise and, you know, a farmer energy and motivate from there. Now, from there, Chadin, you find say you have a thing named Chicken Ark, a virgin named Chicken Ark, him use a DJ pan caveman sound Love Wise.
No chicken.
Chicken Ark. Now the ranks a caveman use a DJ caveman sound, short ranks. Same Donovan champion I tell about a singer upon the sound, and you know it was a nice, you know, group of youths have talent. You see me? But then we still going at the open now, because when we reach a Grove Road, you know, in the open where youths from all angles are gather. We meet a youth pan along the way when me a chat name Jimmy. Saying, do a true name Wild African, bad artist, drop out of flesh same way. Saying, me and him start to kind of road pan a levels. You see me? And you find say, me end up a mixing lab studio. Before me reach mixing lab, saying, cause the Mikey Bennett thing, when I show you with the song with Mikey, because I go with me tell about Mikey Bennett thing, so Mikey Bennett, me not even go through that. Me I'll show you this. I'm going to go some woman come out of the studio to listen to my song with my voice to Soji. Saying, Mikey Bennett say him have a rhythm. When you want me listen. First, me I know the virgin. Ella, respect Joe. Saying, because the man a top man in the thing. Saying, Mikey say him have a rhythm when you want me listen. So I go so boom. So Soji nobody play the song, him play Mikey rhythm. Now the rhythm when Mikey put on, and the rhythm when me, I walk on Nannyville, me live them time. So I walk from Nannyville, going Slipen Road, seeing that a music works, seeing Gussie Clark studio, we go voice this song for Soji. But me I sing a new song along my way, which is Thinking Back in Time. That are the girl thinking back in time, because I do the bad man thinking back in time already where at the song they know on the studio ground. See? When me do the road boy thinking time, me start get my respect in the thing start step up. Cause this thinking back in time, me I say. Thinking back in time when the wicked things was on my mind, then the father changed me. So me put down my tool and me decide to cool come again. But some idiot dibby boy, me no know what. Take the boy, them make the boy them come test me. Now that no test, I mean no love how no flex boy, me vex. So they go and get nobody this. Come in now, come here for pet no powder nobody. If you the disrespect, they go and pay the penalty. No, come here for pet no. All right, boom. A song there.
Well,
give me be respect.
1 second.
Eh?
That song I attack. Well,
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah. What are they? Yeah.
The mind and the father changed me. The toll and the decide the cool come again, but some vegan take the boy.
Yeah.
Take the boy, them want them take back them test me. Now that's for the test, I'm in another other flex boy. Me vex, but the wine gets for the body this coming up.
Done.
Man.
Yeah. So you find say when we do that when we do the one there, you find say the girl one now a bubble in my head. So I make the girl one now. So when we reach a studio now, Mikey Bennett go play the rhythm now, go put on the horse call rhythm. You see me? Put on the horse call rhythm and I go so boom with the girl tune. I say I done the girl tune. Eh? So I done the girl tune. Remember that thing here? Shabba get Grammy. In my masterpiece, do a combination pan the rhythm. See?
Yeah, Oscar.
See? When me do the girl tune, see? And me do. When me do the girl tune, Mikey Bennett said, don't move. Do the son tune. Because the amount of lyrics when hear me I sing, because one verse of my song them time there, you know, is a song, you know. See? Yeah. And said, do the sound tune. I'm going to say, boom, and whop up a sound tune. See the sound tune? Eh? Just listen to culture to you tell us that. And you play it and listen for yourself. You see the two last line of the sound tune, the sound tune? And I tell you, say, my parent, me I roll with a youth named Jimary. Now, Jimary, we call Jimary Canon. Wild African, wild Canon. Canon. Yeah, whole heap of something, because that's how we deal with it in the style and pattern. See? Boom. Vice the sound song, and the two last line of the sound song, me say, Canon cool, rougher than rough, cool, idiot son boy, me son rule. Understand? Done. Then, move on in the history. Yeah. All right, we can't take it from this. You see me? All right, them trying to do them thing and then now thinking back in time, go on, me end up I want to tell us I go through half a tree and meet a thing named Trinity. You see me? And the party, come here, figure it as it at the tradition, you know.
Yeah, man.
The Trinity thing happened before thinking back in time. See? Before me like Mikey Bennett, the Trinity thing happened. Me a beat through half a tree. At a June Abraham, I'm drop out with there. Respect Joe, condolences, see? Yeah? Me a beat through half a tree and I boiling sun, cause me a hunt it, you know. I want it for me, you know, hungry for music. And June Abraham see me, you know. And like when the man see me, him see music, him see everything. The man say, where you go? You want me to go to studio go voice a song? Brother, I don't know what better offer. Wow. Or lunch or food or dinner or money a man could have give me when the man look for me. Better to owe me hungry for music and desperate.
Rest in peace, Father Trinity.
Eh? The man just said, how you go? You want me to go voice a song?
Wow.
I'm sorry, right away.
Wow.
And can go up a mixing lab. Voice a song with me and Freddie McGregor in Farmer. Every little thing around for Babylon. And that's song with Japan. Saying? Yeah. Knock another song. So comes me start end up a roll like up a mixing lab for some time to because you know it's a new studio this way you find say an energy happen and so forth, so it become a base because I fancy studio. And you know, I say respect to the producer. See? Yeah, so I have to give an attention to and try around. So by being there and did and so forth, you realize me did and steal them come by. You see me? We did and in a them time there, no, is when you did have a bad energy I got through with the nitty-gritty something there, saying and the DJ and you know the DJ and the place too and you know advise a whole and thing and reason and so forth and steal them there out and the virgin name Chicken Hawk, you know, I said to steal, I say, yeah, culture tea this and I'm do Informer and Mary Man Freddy and Ryan. You know, Steely is a man where man that genius to, you know, and you know have him own way where him do him thing and you know, make two talk and thing but him never get no whole heap of attention. You see me? Go and build still and next day I go studio. The studio they still and a whole vibe and him that come on forward still you know, give me some touting and I say, boy, right, show, you know, do you do song and Freddie, you think you're a big artist and you think you can sing and you know what I say? Yeah.
Forward for the platform as some Steely stay.
Yeah man. The man start punch me brother. And I knock and you know, did I go and hold a try see and we still cause we discipline. You see me?
Rest in peace, Father Steely, you legend.
Yeah, the general and the real G. The real G. Brother. The man said, make him hear a song, you know. I go say, boom and leech one. I say, next. Unleash, next. Cause him say, next me unleash. Cause me make sure me prepare up, you know, man. Cause I'm ready for it, you know.
Yeah.
You see me? I'm going to say, boom and knock about the 4th to the 5th one. Master, yes, you with that. I run going go plan the rhythm, you know. Cause man have him rhythm in there already, you know. And I listen to him want, you know. You see me? But me did know in reality say. Now I tell us say, me no notice board a bad song. In a real, because when you have your song them and you can feel the energy from people around and you get them I say, and remember you start to grow. So when you start to grow, so you start to identify for yourself in a certain field. Not like, you know, yeah. See? So, you know, by then me notice board and I read him right away. You see me, and you know, from there, you see me? And I mean, out enough artists as one of the way, we are some artists where me and my virgin them saying General Pecos, BH man, Chopper Chop, see me? As some youth where they do on Steely even at that time, and a normal artist them. We are some of the first artists where Steely where enough man say every day a studio with a book. I write the lyrics them. You see me? And when we are sing, and on the outer book we are sing. Because we have a song where we come to sing. We just keep focus and keep we meds. You know what I say? And keep active by creating. You see what I say? Yeah.
Quick question. That your big tune notice board.
Yeah.
Enough people might not understand the meaning behind it or the inspiration. But what was that inspired from? Just
well. As you hear it speak of, go read the notice board and you say, oh, a bad boy I wrote. The title itself is like it's showing you what's really up. The open title is showing you what it is dealing with and what's the inspiration. Because you are seeing things happening and people are doing things out of the norm and claiming that, you know, they are who they are and, you know what I say, for whatever reason, whatever purpose. See? So me still I make a man know, say, go read the board and you say, who or whatever, or whoever. Still not tell a man, say, go chuck him with a pin. No shoot no man, me never tell no man, say, do no man where me just say, you will see. So if you see the flex, or all them flex and whosoever flex, then you will know what it is made of. So you will know how to try and how to live through, you know, your challenges and your phase. So the inspiration is just of natural of what's taking place around you. You know what I'm saying? What you're living.
Never confession. Never confession, brother. Never confession. And it's out of respect, you know. You know, man said, he's a man where, all right, me start my career from in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
As a DJ, but it started foreign, so me did have uno to look towards as you know the cage for how me fi deal with the thing, but at the same time me did have the likes of like Sluggy Ranks and you know the Shaggy and as well, you know, being a foreign artist. You know what I mean? But you are one of those people who inspired me, and even though the dancehall world might not give you the credit where me feel like you deserve. You know what I say? Like, me can tell you this, brother. You inspire me in a way where you wouldn't even know how much you inspire me. All right, me do a mixtape with a sound name Federations in.
Yeah.
Me try find it, you know, man. Want you hear this, you know. Me want you hear this, and it probably gonna blow your mind. You don't see it. You know, brother, me really need to find that saga for real.
Yeah.
me need to find it. You know what I mean? To show you how much you inspire people. That if you just show you say you can never take what you do lightly. You know what I mean? All right, see it now. You can never take what you do lightly. Like sometimes, you know, even me as an artist, you never know the type of people, where the people where you touch around the world. And may I show you, how much you inspire me. And this is the first time me ever actually hold a legitimate conversation with you.
Hold on. Tell him from when them time.
No, I talk for the first time I hear him. It just
no. When you did that tune, yeah.
Me do that song from 11 years ago. And you know, notice board release long before that. But listen this. On the Facebook, you not surprised, but yeah. Them say Facebook and the new party line. But when time you log on half of the time, yeah, appear in that thing and go. Your people might want to post, you know. See that? One of the Facebook, Italy, but people mash up people and so don't become a target. See the Facebook, Italy, we can mash up people and so don't become a target. Read the book. When you have them on the Facebook, you will see woman from woman get book. When you read the book, when you have them on the Facebook,
Lord.
Some of the things a man put some people, like brother, if we didn't know the man, them time there, when I call you and ask you for your approval, but that's
cool, man.
That I will just show you.
Yeah, man, what you do is approval, man. Everything blessed. That's the part, see it?
You understand?
Yeah, man.
So the only way we can make this come full circle, you know, is you give me a live a cappella dub plate for overall settings with a same song there, notice board, right? As I know, for the people.
Tell them say, go away the board. Go away the notice board. And then we say, overall settings, them run the road, go away the board. Overall settings, notice board. Overall settings on the road, better than a paper from all over the world. And listen, you know, outer road. I don't say when they make them on the notice board, overall settings, yes, I hear them a what over road. Them not say your name it on the notice board, terrible culture, sing for overall settings outer road. I don't say when they make them on the notice board, better than London, Canada, America, better than Jamaica, better than about, yo, don't put me on, man. I need to start dating. Me just start yo. So yeah, all right. Let me take it on the level here. You don't know the thing named Nada Road. You don't know the one there.
No, sir.
Me take it on the other road. Where them a push but I love man a promote, so me take it on the other road. Me see the wicked man, them with them every load. Me take it on the other road. The higher road, them never know the code. Me tell them say upright in your heart, your mind and soul. Tell them say upright, captivate, take positive control. Tell them say upright, can't say that you never been told. Tell them say upright, you'll Rastafari, and take it on the other road. Why them a push, but I love man a promote, so me take it on another road. Tell them say overall settings of them run the road. Take it on the up more. All right, hear me now. Hear the pace here. Cause them thing I'll come a road next time, you know. By the next 3 months, me studio up and running. See? And but you know what I say? And this will come a road. Just give me the road and give me my load and low my soul and make me roll. Crab in a barrel thing, down in the hole, yeah. I try that just to come out, but all your who no one to see you prosper. Just give me the road and give me my load and low my soul and make me roll. Crab in a barrel thing, down in the hole, yeah. I try that just to come out, but all your who no one to see you prosper. Bad mind. Should that be a crime? Long time, dirty mind. Should that be a fine? Or serve prison time? Nobody now if you do them nothing, them just evil. Why you not love to see progressive people? Boom bang. Isn't it?
People when they are live and direct.
Yeah, man. Just part of the people that are thrown in.
The pillar them in the 90s dancehall era. I don't want to take that brother simple.
No, we're not do simple. We're not go simple. We're not go simple.
All right.
Before we go simple, we got the girls dimple, right?
All right. Simple.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man.
after notice board, because you know what I mean, you don't know there's a selective few in the dancehall of Jamaica who are synonymous with its songs. Jammies is one of them. I mean, Jammies put out hits after hits after hits.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Robbie Shakespeare.
One of the great.
You know what I mean? One of the people synonymous with putting out hits not only within the dancehall but all over the world. When you mention the likes of Steely and Clevie, there's so many different artists who have forwarded to this platform. Even one of them happened to be Steely brother. You know what I mean? Big up Mr. Pepper anyway you're there. You know, you know, obviously, if there's not an artist who has graced the 90s who did not have the opportunity, who has made any impact in the 90s, who didn't have the opportunity of working with Steely. You already told us it has resonated so many times over that he was a person who was just kind of like no nonsense, you know what I mean? And he would kind of poke fun at you and you know what I mean, just to bring the best in you. All when him know say you do great things, still I look by you like
you're not ready yet.
You're not ready.
Yeah, because he wanted to be stronger.
Right.
If you look at it small,
right,
then maybe you feel like him a this year. But if you look at it as a challenge and a stepping up or go forward, or you know what I'm saying? Or knowing that this is Steely and is real, you know what I'm saying? Then you will use it to motivate yourself and grow.
So having that confidence in notice board even before you voiced it, with a mixture of having somebody who picked that song out about 4 songs that you really love. Like, was it a surprise to you when the song actually hit?
All right. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not like it was a surprise, but it was a glory. The real thing. Not a surprise, but a glory. Even, you know what I say? Yeah. The saga should have continued to make it what it should be, or even better than, but what it is what it is, and we give thanks. But did you know that notice board never got in a like you would ever see Culture T in a poster like for promotion, or you know that over the years they never give Culture T like, you know, any shows or, you know, let me play a part of whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard that from some other artists.
Culture T never travel. I've left Jamaica for 2 months to Germany. I've never traveled UK. I've never traveled Canada, US, nowhere around the world. You know what I'm saying? Still hold my composure. Me not jealous or nothing. Me not see when me lose nothing. You know what I say? Me just day and day for the brighter future. You know what I say? And, you know, as me say, you know, we keep growing. Flow, free mind. Me have me youths them a nice youths them, inspire us youth them full of inspiration. And, you know what I say? So, you know, things is only going to get better and gonna get better and will get better and must get better because we are for the better.
In the physical form, you've probably never left Jamaica. But like I can tell you, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the song with me though, it never really gone away. But at the same time, that can show you how much powers you have. And there's people that live right now. That probably you've never left Jamaica. Probably you had one significant song where really bust through the barrier. But look how many of your counterparts who probably enough people say that, even Junior Cat and Wayne Wonder, enough artists forward over here and say, yo, you know, so you have some youth who are better than me when nobody never hear it.
Yeah, true.
So for even you, like them say, comparison is the thief of joy. So like at the end of the day, there's somewhere where we're probably, you know what I mean, more.
Yeah, a place for everyone.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
A place for everyone.
you are synonymous. Like Notice Board is a song that like if there was a top 10 in a dance hall, you know what I mean, of all time, that song would be somewhere in that top 10.
Well, I mean, it's good to hear you say that. It's really good to hear you say that, and you know, it's warm and enough respect and love for that. You know what I say? See, and it's a reality. You see me? I won't have to put anything on it.
Right.
No.
But
You see me?
the song is so many people hear it, but they don't really grasp the concept of it.
Yeah.
That
But
that
as
that,
you,
it's
as I speak, you see,
big tune with a powerful message.
give thanks. Give thanks. And we live to do bigger songs are more big songs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we hope to do the songs that people really would love and be a part of. You know, a song that because we don't want to just sing for just tonight.
Mm.
No? We want to sing and you can gain something from it. It can be an upliftment, it can be a motivation.
Mm.
You know what I say? It can elevate your mind. You know what I say? Because everyone have a cry at something, have a needs. You know what I say? And if you can reach out to someone needs by even a good word of how to take it along your struggle or when you're feeling pain,
Love that
then
God.
it helps. It helps so much where people don't even consider. By you and just say, you know, I'm sorry about let me help you along your way. What's up? You okay? You all right? You seem like you're down. Come on, free yourself. Don't let anything pressure you. And I mean, life is always a challenge and thing, but if you give up, you lose before. So if you take on the challenge, it's even, you know what I mean? I say, just try to say something to help to release the stress there and the burden there.
I was going to also say something and for that era that you were able to remember, you know, you're forward from, like you said, late 70s, forward up in the 80s, come through in the 90s. Your voice your first song in the 89. You know what I mean? You forward in the 90s. I think one of the things why while I have such a deep appreciation for 90s dancehall is the fact that even your biggest artists, unless them did like crossover at the time, like a Shabba or a Bujo or a Terra Fabulous or a couple who made it through, there wasn't many videos from that era, you know. You
Yeah,
know, if you notice, every youth nowadays, even some
yeah,
youth
yeah,
have nothing
yeah.
for iTunes, a video. So visuals really help to push an
True,
artist and
true.
promote them into a certain, you know what I mean? So it's like at that particular time, you had to be spitting some fire lyrics.
Yep,
You
yep.
had it had to be a mixture, a plethora of different things to kind of propel your thing past the airport, you know. You know,
True,
and and
true.
and and you know, for you be able to do what you did without like a machine back of you,
Yeah.
and still be relevant to this day. You know what I mean? If it even was half of the strength of yeah, you never have the social media, the Instagram, the
No, no.
flag of them. You never have none of that back of your thing, you know, brother.
True,
You know what I say? So for
true.
people can still identify with the name and the song, you know what I mean, or the songs that you know that they gravitate to. Like me say, you have a woman, and we can't take people like these lightly. Or even me will take your song and do my own rendition of it. And I know that there's other people in the world around me who you probably never get the opportunity to talk to or meet, you know what I mean, who have the same, you know, admiration for what you have done and were able to accomplish. But like me say, when me look at Anne Marie Cole and she's reciting your lyrics and saying, go read the board,
Well,
and only we know who a bad DJ out.
did she get a audition from him? You know, so she want to hear it from him
Yeah,
personally.
all right. More you big up Anne Marie
Yes.
Cole. Anne Marie Cole is on the live right now. Big up
Yeah.
Culture T. I am your biggest fan from notice board, and I am
want
requesting it. So all your people Anne-Marie Cole and give her a little piece of notice board, please, Auntie.
Big up Anne-Marie Cole and her whole family, from young to old, seeing brave and bold. Culture to sing that when I read to her soul. Mr. Gold. Tell them to go and go read the board. Anne-Marie Cole, notice board, and then we say, I mean, one of my biggest fans out the road, go read the board. Anne-Marie Cole, notice board. I one of my biggest fans out the road, me tell you no. Ups and downs, around, across, in and out of Jamaica, right around the globe.
You get it over and set it. Exclusive, you hear that?
Man.
So you
difference. Isn't it? Yeah, man, a real thing, man.
Yeah, my general. No, let me tell you, man. I mean, we've talked to, so like one thing where every artist over here have in common. And I love the platform here for that purpose there, because, all right, me have the opportunity to talk to Julian Marley, right? And even though in the eyesight of the world, from you mention the name Marley, you say royalty, you say this, you say that. And talking to Julian Marley, in the eyesight of the public in comparison to his brothers, you know what I mean? He probably doesn't have the accolades that they have. You know what I'm saying? And when you see him, it's like, me look upon him and I say, brother, it's like me just honored for your presence, and if you can know, say, Ray, and the man just look upon me and them say, yo, I'm honored to be in your presence. Where you talk about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for hear that, me general.
Yeah, because you see, what happened, brother, is that sometimes people don't realize that everyone is important.
All right, then.
You get what I'm saying? Okay. It take me to sing the song. Right? It take Culture T to sing the song. But it take you to play the song.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And it take the public to listen. And it take the public to listen. And
it take the public to listen.
Yeah.
Dada. So why you don't respect the man who fix the shoes and makes the shoes and you want the nicest shoes for wear? And you don't make shoes.
Exactly.
You don't sweep the yard and you want the yard to keep clean every day, but you don't respect the man who sweep the yard. You have to respect down to the man who carry the rubbish because you want the city to clean, brother.
Exactly. My general, next. Yo, we'd have the opportunity to talk to the king himself, Yellow Man. And for me tell you, say, Yellow Man forward for the platform, brother. And him never know how to actually like log on in our live, so we'd have to do like a phone interview over the live.
Yeah.
And literally, the man called me almost every single day. I want to tell us a Yellow Man call me 3 o'clock in the morning and make me know say you right, drop out,
Rastafari.
You know what I'm saying? And the way the man love the platform and the way the man love the vibes, my general. The man call me and text me every day for almost 3 months straight. And just literally, it not nothing to do with music. Him just say, yo, how the family? You good? Everything, Chris? And that are the king, general.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's the yellow powers, man. At the connection, you keep him alive.
Yeah, man.
You see me? You know what about? I think about in the 90s, you know. Think about in the 90s, me and Yellow Man, you know. A youth named Patrick Kyrie, you know. Over Port Royal Community Center with a son in Russell Sound. Yeah, man, I got hard, man, and me and Yellow Man alone left back, man, 1-for-1 forward, man. Then time them not do no tune yet, brother.
Yeah.
And a record it, brother, just dancehall thing, and we love it. And if you're a big artist and come, we feel more better too.
Yeah.
You give it more drive, because we are not the youth them, but when the big artists come, we feel like, you know, we're not going to get none. We are going to get at that time we want it when the big artists did it. Because that make we more better.
Yeah.
See me? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So,
energy. Yeah, energy.
Yeah, man. Is that energy? You see me, so every man forward enough for them own way, you know what I say? And face for them own challenges their own way, and so we just try to learn and.
So I know you mentioned that a studio is in construction. You know what I mean? So there's definitely more to come from the artists.
You're not no culture. The world is here and two. Remember that's one, two couple songs the people them hear, brother. The people them not hear who are culture to yet, brother.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you about my son named Ijo yet,
Jaja.
I'm gonna tell you about my granddaughter named Kayla K yet. I'm gonna tell you about listen, Dada. Me not ask the world if a real artist them or if them have some real thing for bring a women know and me not guess. And charge me if me wrong. Cause I got it for see it. You see me? Anytime. Just look out for your thing named Kayla K. Ijo.
If confidence was a person, it would have been alive right now.
Well, hear me now. And Bing, may I drop one more thing in the line. Saying Wondrous. You can type in Wondrous right now.
Wondrous.
Tell about some say up more.
We not have music I road, Forward now, man. We want.
Bing. I'm telling you, here I go on. Just listen. This is real. See? We not fake it. See? Me not go out there and give no one no opportunity to make it look like you wanna try if Culture T can sing a DJ. Me not take disrespect. You get me? I say, me already do what me I do. And if you don't identify that, if you don't identify that, then it's cool. You know what I said? But my way of living is our doing music is to be a force to reckon with. See? Because music not big friend. See? Music not big friend. See? Find it good, you have to just like it. You see me? Yeah, man. Music, if you're good, find it good, you have to just like it. And when you don't like the artist who sing it, it's a good song, you have to just like it. You see me? So I that kind of something there. So you don't have to like me. But me I go sing some song where people them go like. I just that me I deal with. So when me say force to reckon with, it's not me. It's songs, it's word, it's sound, it's power, it's connection, it's communicate and connection. Right. See? Growing.
Well, Father T, we definitely want get them artists that we are telling about. We want lock a date with them so them can come over here. I mean, I don't know if you wait for them start drop some material, but we don't normally wait for that. You know what I mean? Like, we want can push up with and say, are we first to have them over here? Before you know what I mean? We would love if we can lock in an interview or lock in a date with them as early as possible, you know what I mean? Because like me say, we always focus on the people like you first, the icons of yesteryear, we chop the bush for the current icons of today. But most importantly, we love to pave the way for the future icons of tomorrow.
Wait till I'm have Grammy, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Well, that's no problem. That's no problem. This is the link. This is the link right here.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever, yeah, we can speak about that and put whatever in place.
Yeah, man, make it happen, man.
Yeah, man, we can do that. We can do that. It's not hard.
Big up General Pecos for first bring you to the platform attention, but also big up Secret Rival for actually make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, straight to the rival, secret to the rival, to the world.
Yeah, man,
son to the sun, seeing man. And you know what I say? General to the Pecos.
Yeah, man.
Brother.
You got everybody with them on the live since night. Tell the people them which part them can find up on social media.
All right, hear me I say. Social media. You have it right now. Where we go with the media now?
The original
Yeah.
culture team.
Just knock up the original culture team, man.
All right, then the original culture team.
That's not the original culture team you find, me saying?
Facebook pass.
Original, yeah.
Right, yeah.
That's the original culture team. If you have got email, you got Instagram, the original culture team.
The original culture team on Insta, yes.
Yeah.
And, ladies and gentlemen, this interview, as soon as we log off, this interview will be available immediately on our YouTube channel, immediately on our Facebook channel, and then after that, you have iTunes, Spotify, Amazon, about 13 other platforms total. Hulu, the whole of them. Like I said, we're on at least 13 platforms. You know what I mean? So the audio will be available, the video will be available. We're looking forward to having Father T back over here again because now he's a what? Honorary what? Settings. So the world may know you as Culture T, but we will refer to you as Culture T Settings from now on.
Hey, not chop you.
Yeah.
That means you don't get no cut, see? But you know, I sing one little piece to the girl, them, for the woman, them, for the real woman, them.
Do so.
All right. See, all the viewers at home, listening, watching, wherever you may be, see? Yeah, I mean, I reach out to the woman them at this time, because I don't know me talk to for the raga them. Woman, they give me the reason to love, I've got to love you. You give me the reason to love, I've got to love. Woman, you give me the reason to love, I've got to love you. You give me the reason to love, I've got to love. Woman, I love you with a passion. The love I've got for you just can't run Russian. You are that girl in my vision. I keep on wanting you every minute, every second. Woman, I'm like a rock, come build your house upon. You hear me say? Woman, I'm like a rock. Come build your house upon. I'm the remedy for love. Come take a dose upon. You see, real Rasta man, she wanna get close upon. In a boat, on the wave, we go float upon. So much love on the ocean. Cause we are cruise on the ocean. Rub on the sun and low ocean. Love I no need no come You give me the reason to love, I've got to love you. Woman, you give me the reason to love, I've got to love. Let's say you give me the reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. See me? Real life, you know?
The man sharp like a guillotine, people.
Yeah, man, we're chopping, man.
So for all who never know you know. You know what I mean? For all who are watch know, you witnessed it while...
Hear me now. Big man thing. Coming in and go around thing, you know. I need the food, you know. I'm one the little sound man them for know, you know. Them for knock up the knockings, you know. And find me, you know. And me think there are 2837571. Me can get out to the world. Tell the world to call me. 2837571. Real thing. Me need the food them because we bother road. Listen. All right, chop.
2837. Wait again.
2837571.
All right. You hear that, people?
Nah.
One.
Yeah, man. Need the food. Tell them to call me for the throne, them, brother. 28375. You want me to sing it? Call me on 2837571. Call me for the dub. Call me 1 for them. 2837571. Call me no. I want money in my hand. 28. Boom bang. You know when I come feet in my lad. Tell the people that call me now. I'm not sleep tonight, you know. Call me now, brother.
Yeah, all right, soul man. Anybody with know a soul man? The number, the pan something right now.
Oh, just tell them to listen to something and get the pick up, brother.
Yeah, man, see that.
Son, you're good. Pick up yourself, my boss.
2837571.
Yeah. Call me now, I want the money in my hand. 283-7571. 7571. Hungry man, want food for them. Yeah, man.
All right, anybody you want to big up before we get about a year?
Yeah, me I big up my goody wife, you know. Mama Jane.
Big up Mama Jane.
Yeah, man. My wife, Sister Watson, and Mrs. Watson, you see me? Nice daughter, Marsha Carter, and Malika Watson, and Kayla Marriott, and you know me, I say me I big up some of Bridget. Hey, yo, me I go big up Sister Cole, you know. Anyway, she there, you know. I remember the name, saying, yeah. And me I big up Solofield, me I big up Nannyville, me I big up in and out of Jamaica, right around the globe, Jonah Vibe, Chopper Chop. Yo, all of my brethren, them here, and sisters, them. Right now, me that Belvedere. And me I big up Belvedere Red Hills. You know what I mean? It's a poor corner. Me to tell you, loud and proud.
Exactly.
Yo, me don't big up Ijo. I no big up already, man, and Lando and everybody, man. Yo, hear me now? Soundwave. Exodus. See me? Yeah, Marvin Schroeder. You know what I say? Exactly. Every O'Neill. Yeah. Big up everybody. IP. That's so much big up. But found no culture to get big up.
Yeah. You know yeah, man. Big up everybody up in our hill there.
Big up. Yeah, man, big up the world. Big up the whole world.
And so we want our next reasoning. You ready?
Oh, no want to know.
Me say anytime we link and say we want our next reasoning. You ready?
Yeah, man, we ask man chatting to the man, means man. I'm ready to do it, because we really know. Next time when I talk to me, I got some. Next time when I talk to me, I got some production.
Yeah, all right. I remember the young artists, them were ready for them when you're ready, you know.
Yeah, man, that's a got up, man.
All right.
That's a got up, man. Me line up, make a chat to Wanderers and an artist named John Jonah. I have a new singer come out name every morning. See? Me line up, make you get a chat, make you and him chat. See?
Yeah, man, do some, man. Do some, man.
Yeah, man, me make you chat to John Jonah, man, and
see?
You know, some artists where you need to talk to, see?
Yeah, man.
You're not talking to Screechy Joe yet?
No, sir, we're not talking to Screechy Joe. We need him over here.
All right, me make a chat to Screechy Joe and some more people. You hear that?
Yeah, my general. Bless up yourself. I will link you on the other side. You hear me, general?
Up move. Right, love and respect to the item. See?
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself.
Ground to ceiling. Wide. Up move.
Up.
Let me see a cup move. Let me see a cup move.
Overall Settings Podcast. Overall Settings. You know you are the leader now. You're taking over with speed now. Overall Settings. Yes, you're on the go. Everybody want to watch your show. You're watching Overall Settings Podcast. Boom, Overall Settings.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels good to be back, man. How you feel?
Good to be here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, so
it's good to be here.
How the new year a treat us so far?
Just the second day, you know. But
you have life, you know, youth.
Listen, that's the most important.
Yeah, man, most important.
Nothing to beat life. You know?
Most important.
Nothing to beat life.
You know what I mean? You know,
I always say that.
You know, I mean,
we're back.
With everything we are going in the world, people, from the COVID to the crime, and you know, yo, if it wicked,
you know, no, them come with one new one name. Wait name, I can wait name.
Well, I didn't know if it pronounce it. Me hear the people in Philadelphia call it Omarian. Poor Omarian to blur it down like Omarian. I think Omicron. Omicron it name, but them call. Yeah, but the people never call it Omarian, and that's a shame because he would work so hard to build him name, boy. And no, what's up? If you say Omarian right now, people scared you. A true thing, brother. I mean, let me say the way the world around right now, dad. It's like. The way.
We need to see a new year.
Yeah.
And go on right now. I wanna the wickedest
580 murder.
murder.
Jamaica, Jamaica,
Most in the city are second most. Most
no,
of the country
more well, the most in Philadelphia history.
no, but in the United States.
Me no know how
First or second.
yeah, yeah, we they up there somewhere. Yeah, we they up there somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling a big like Chicago.
Me I tell you.
You know what I say? So yeah, exactly.
And Brooklyn is just a borough.
Yeah, you know what I say?
Just one like
I mean, even our island Jamaica over almost 2,000 for last year. You know what I mean? And you know, like I said, you know, this platform is all about trying to change the narrative. We utilize music because music is something that's
it's the biggest language in the world.
Yeah, it's a universal language.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, some people might just see it and their perception of it might be, or they just interview artists over there. But every aspect.
We don't only interview artists.
No, I mean, we had Yadi over here, and Yadi's gonna be coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's that's something that we addressed and took the bull by the hands. You know what I mean? Mental health. Big up Shifty for that link there. But music is a universal language, people, and music is life. When we say music is life, every aspect of music, because music, the misconception is that it's something for you to dance to, or you know, it's something that you hear in your ears. But even deaf people can feel music because it's a frequency. You know, like when you blow a dog whistle, me or the average human being can't hear it, but it's a frequency that a dog can hear. If you over me, I say. So every aspect of life. That's right. That's all. Right. That's all. Is music. Is music. Because
it's no different. You ever hear a song yet? And you don't know not what them I say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course. I've heard several songs like that.
You don't know.
Never Spanish song when I love and me don't know one figure with the man I talk about. I'm a play it in my car one day and I have some people that drive with me, and the woman start cover her daughter ears. Cause some Spanish people let me know. And she start cover her daughter ears and the music I play about. I said, boy, I done something nice there, brother.
But you don't have a clue.
Yeah, but we just love it.
But you love it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, vibes, man. What are vibes? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I'm saying that to say that, you know, for all of the artists out there who don't want to take accountability for the type of music that you're putting out. I mean, it's easy for us to just blow it off and say that, people for raise them pitney right and this and that and the other, and we don't have no bearing on what people do. But I mean, when you really listen, or when you take a look at what you see happening in society, and you trace it back to the music that these children are listening to. I mean, right now they have a thing called. They said it started in Chicago. It's here in Philly now, and it's called drill. And it's children killing people, literally killing people, and then turning around and making songs about the people that they killed and putting it on the internet. And then the other kids hear it and they feel like they have to respond to it by doing the same thing. And then the pattern just goes on and on and on. And like I was just telling Culture T, back in the days when Marvin Gaye and Bob Marley and, you know, all of those artists were putting out songs that were telling us about black is beautiful, and, you know, people get ready and Wake Up All the Teachers, No More Sleeping in Bed, and you know what I mean, all of those type of songs were sending message that made us feel like, you know, like we that like black was beautiful. You know, nowadays the music that's being put out there is, oh, I see my app and I'm gonna ride on my app. But the reality of the situation, you know, young man or young woman, is when you put on that hoodie and you strap up and you go out on the street and you're looking for your app, a lot of times, at least 99.9% of the time, your app look exactly like you. You know, so I pose the question, look into my eyes and tell me what you see. I bet it's your reflection. So if you see yourself when you look at me, then why we need protection? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like you're killing yourself. When we but I always wonder to myself, our man can go out and go rob a man where we never do him nothing yet. And the man fuck out him money and give him and him still take the man life and go home with a little chopping to him take from the man and sit down around the table and break bread with him family. I can't understand it, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I just really hopes, you know, I mean, even though like Philly already started the year with, from the first day, 10 people, you know, fall victim to gunshot and 2 already succumb to their injuries. And I'm pretty sure if I go on my social media right now, we probably have more. But I just hope that Jamaica, Philadelphia, the world over, you know what I mean? I know that people always have to pass for other people live, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's at the same time, I just hope that we can come to some type of common ground. Because, I mean, you know, the Bible does say thou shalt not kill, you know? You know what I mean? And that's I think the first commandment. You know, so at the end of the day, my general, you know what I mean? Like I said, sometimes it's like we react before we think. And we don't think about the repercussions behind our actions. You know what I say? And I just feel like, you know, if we just take the time out, if we just think, even think like beyond yourself, outside of yourself, or outside of where you got through with a man. Just looking at a graveyard, and the graveyard is full up of broken dreams and aspirations. All of these children that pass away, you know what I mean, that never have nothing to do with nothing, or never do nobody nothing. Never get the opportunity to live up to them full potential because a man just make a split second decision. You know, that's what I'm there with it, brother. Overall settings, the podcast that differs next week. Reggie Stepper, what you have to say, shot?
100, full 100 with everything what you say. You see me?
Yeah, man.
And not everybody blessed like we for still there for 2022.
Yeah, man. 48 years old, November gone, in a brother.
You see me?
I'll do you double my age, you know, brother, about 99.
Yeah. I'm a look good though.
97.
Look good though.
Big up Bisha settings, big up Mickey settings,
Yeah.
big up Mama settings, Merms, you know what I mean, Tori Corey settings, you know what I mean, big up Erica settings anyway you're there. You say you're ready for forward back on the platform, you know what I mean, don't know we're there, you know what I mean, big up all of the supporters around the world, big up Culture T and all of the artists who past and present and future who are going forward to the platform. I just love doing this, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I love doing this.
You know?
Yeah.
Guess what?
It's a vibe.
Vibe. No, The biggest thing we want to make a change.
Yeah, man. Definitely change the narrative.
Change.
So if it's
If a one person,
Mhm.
at least is a change.
Yeah, man.
You never know that one person, how
Exactly.
many life that one person can
Exactly.
change. That will change for them life.
Exactly.
You see me?
If it's your first time here, ladies and gentlemen, please press the subscribe button. Please share. And as I told you, we're also on Apple, what you call it? Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Hulu. You know what I mean? So you can subscribe to those other platforms. So if you're on the go and you don't have the opportunity to look at these two handsome face, you can just press the play button and hear the audio. You know what I mean? My voice is equally as attractive as I am. You know what I mean? So you don't know shit.
But do this for us.
Yeah, man,
Like,
for real.
share, and subscribe.
Like, share, subscribe.
Please.
Subscribe to One Mermaid World. You know what I mean? That's the best booking agent in the business. You can also check her out in a variety of Richard Brown films. You know.
And we have more films coming, though.
Yeah, man, definitely.
And
definitely,
in the meantime, them
definitely.
can look out for good soup.
Yeah,
Watch
man, look out for good soup. You know what I mean?
Overall
Look out for
production, Richard Brown.
Yeah, man.
Good soup.
Jamie Wood, you know, man, I say
Yeah.
big up Shaka Berry. You know what I mean? Big up all of the people around the world who are
We'll
helping.
turn up the thing that year, you know.
Yeah, man, definitely.
We got film part two.
Yeah,
right?
man,
That's in Philly.
then when I go get to one a camera and all these things, man. I remember we
We'll turn up the thing, man.
we have a
We have to
Netflix,
start do all
we have a
movies and all
Netflix,
these things.
we have a Netflix thing where I get ready for show boat pan them big up Jim Beans. You know,
Jim
man, I say,
Beans, Mr.
yeah, man,
Beans.
the train. You know what I mean? Me had the Danny night, BC. You know what I say?
Hold on, bro. Wasn't we supposed to be filming some scenes over?
We are wait for Apache for forward back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Big up Apache.
All the way in England.
Yes.
So the item don't know ships. Next week we're there. Same time, same place. Tell a friend for tell a friend. We have a next legend from back in the 90s. You know, man, we have a series of it, but I still feel like him don't get the credit where him to get. You know what I mean? Him actually did come with a new movement. You know what I mean? Little miss, jump and sound over so back off in your gear to figure. You know what I say? So, you know what I mean? Reggie Stepper, we had the honor of having his brother, Joseph Stepper, wife. You are the wife. Him did over here, you know what I mean? So Reggie Stepper will be here next week, and then a portion of the artists I get ready for forward back over here. Cause remember, you know, Mermaid not start work for your magic yet, you know. You know, man.
Big up Mermaid.
Yeah,
Movie
man.
Star Mermaid.
What heap of things are going to go on. You know, man. Say so.
Yes. So people,
until we meet again,
share,
share, subscribe.
Let's go and love the movement.
Yeah, man. The movement.
Let's go and love the movement.
Yeah, man. And check out Good Soup. Yeah, them don't know. You know what I mean?
It's an overall setting.
Overall settings.
Movie along with Mr. Who?
Oh, Mr. BC? I don't know that. You kind of catch me off guard. I definitely like yo. Yo, but me you say
that movie was overall settings and
Good
who?
Soup. Good Soup.
Good Soup.
Yes.
And overall settings and who?
No, you lost me this one. No, but people
Who directed that movie, bro?
Richard Brown.
Oh, okay.
Richard Brown
You
films.
see,
Yeah, Richard Brown films.
how quick you say it?
Richard Brown films. Yeah.
Richard Brown film,
Yeah.
along with overall setting.
Big up culture team and
Alright.
go read the board, go read the notice board, and me tell them to go read the book, go look on the Facebook. The man, it blew the man mind a while ago, and me do that. Let's see. Yeah, man. So people, until we meet again for the other side next week, Sunday, same time, same place. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Love her.
Happy New Year.
Love her.
Stay alive. I'm used to hearing it's a matter of time before anything I'm up before is sure to be mine. And I do believe it and I'm lucky to receive it as I keep these words in my mind each and every time. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who really knows? Death sneaks upon you like a thief in the night. Since we're not sure if it's arrival, we gotta live right, though we might get distracted by the things that are sight. We can't go blindly when we enter the light. Before we enter the light, just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. Who knows it could happen tonight and it could happen to knows. But who really knows? Who knows? But who